Alright, we should be good. Oh, we are good. Oh, this took way longer than it should have. God, I'm a half hour late. My goodness. I am a fool. Well, it all worked out, so who gives a shit? Okay. Let me check. Hi! Can you see me okay? Do I exist? There's no sound because I haven't selected anything yet. I just want to make sure you can, like, see everything, okay? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Do I exist? Yes or no? Okay. Um, Additionally, could you also check and see if you can type in the Twitch chat and if I exist on Twitch? Because turns out it was because I didn't have... Oh no, I'm asking you to type specifically in Twitch chat to make sure it shows up in the multi-chat that I have going. Sabang Games. Yes, bird. Ah, okay. Well, there's no rush or anything. As long as I'm, like, live, it's fine. If there is a delay, that is... Well, I wanted to make sure the stream was working. I've been... Okay, we want to do the prologue. Because I want to make sure that everything is, like, actually working. Because I've been struggling for a half hour because it was like, try updating your drivers, and it didn't work. Hello. Oh, I see you on the Twitch. Let's go. We're gaming. Oh. I'm gonna be real with you, this took too long to do. Wait, what do you mean, wait? reread the message I sent? I mean, After? Okay. Okay. Thank you for playing Valhalla! Or VA-11 Hall-A. Game's best played getting comfortable, grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy, so sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Click to continue. Hey, over here. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting, and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Just a dream. There's something near the door. Primera. That's not how you spell Primarina. The messages are messaging. I don't know what the delay is, though. By the way, can I just say, the fact that the achievement for opening the game, 97%. I'm guessing it might be less, but 3% of people who bought the game didn't open the game. I'm confused, but intrigued. That's higher than some games with similar achievements. Yeah, but like, literally just getting to the title screen is bad. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. So who's that letter from? Nobody. That's not good. Slut. I was just looking around a little bit. Jill. I'm assuming that's just the last one. Jill's Stingray. Okay. Mass immigration continues as Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg and Heels returns next year. What about all the things this whole thing? Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security by Kimberly Love Valet. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I could scroll. I should probably try. Nope. Okay. Okay. Toddler show Cyborg and Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg and Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Director Quentin Hayter explained Cyborg and Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg, wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before. A niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought the last month. The people behind the Wonderlanders seemed to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes. In the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, good city citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Omega Dadi, but they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. It comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Cool. Okay, I guess I'll go to work. Tuesday, December 13th. Good evening. Oh. Hey there, Jill. Oh. Hey, John. Well, when do you admit you have a John face, Gil? When you let people call you Jules. What? You okay? You look distracted. This music. I turned you down, but I might need to turn you down a little. I can barely hear myself think. I'm gonna be real with you. You okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Dunno. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about... stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... So it's the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, Noonering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment and... Jill? Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can! Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a Piano Man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a Sugar Rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors, like sweet, or types, like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Yeah. When done, press the mix button, and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button, or the drink itself, to serve it, and that'll be all. But if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker's moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Yo, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. If it's a Sugar Rush or a Piano Man, I mess up the ingredients of the drink, I can press the reset button to try again. Oh, wow. Oh, here it is. Let's do a name. Sugar Rush. Delta. Optional Train. Oh. I guess I mixed it too much. Cool. Okay. Here. Happy now? A little, but not quite. Do one more. I know. Please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the side to select the one you need. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks mean you have to toggle the ice tab. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind, though. Just a fun fact. Give me a moon blast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Yeah. Okay, name. Blast. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get working. Yeah. This game is an official cookbook for mixing all these drinks, which I think is fun. Oh, that's cool. Also, hello Inglonious. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Apologies. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional karmatrine, it means you can use none or fill to the brim. Optional karmatrine doesn't count toward making a big drink, of course. Karmatrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Oh, I am. Yeah. Hey, guys! Oh, cool. Okay. Good to know. Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. You have work to do, damn it. There's 2 of you! Believe in yourselves! Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crying about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. That out of the way. Let's play some music on the new jukebox. Funnel needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Neat. I did see an achievement for this. Oh, I don't think that counts, actually. Is it because it's not a playlist? Okay. Bam. I'm so good at video games. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Thank you. Give me a beer. Sure, run on it. It's a beer. It's not quite the big guy, though. Okay, good to know. All mixed. Beer. Here you go. No, this isn't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Sure. There wasn't enough, apparently. So I just need to double it, right? Here. How about this one? Ah, yes. Now, this one's fit for a man like me. Right. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. It started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. Love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks. From all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. You can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. Poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as it is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to that list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. Death's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can make up any shit you want. Ban them while they're hot. And even people like you. People who avoid the murder stories. Will see it. That brings money. Like I said, money's good.
I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Are those a good source of traffic too?
Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass.
I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying.
See? The kid on the restaurant critique column, shit, forgot that brat's name.
Restaurant? I believe that's...
That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits.
How so?
He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that.
Do you remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever?
Did he look like a fat child with a really small face?
No.
Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please.
Coming right up.
Probably wants another big one.
Here.
It's the big things that make life worthwhile.
What about big troubles?
Did I stutter, kid?
Right.
So tell me, did you see many celebrities in this hellhole?
They'd stop referring to this place as a hellhole.
Place smells like soap and dog piss, and within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who's that?
Nobody important.
Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you like.
Charming.
So, celebrities.
Not really. At least, not that I know of. Why?
Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. Second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace.
Pretend to love? Fall from grace?
Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring them to be so much more successful than them.
Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying.
Not wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's.
Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still.
Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you.
Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in inelegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help. Sensationalizing everything. Feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, bruh? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories, and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lena Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway. Eventually, the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh. And it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. You want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? No, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal, cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. Mr. Donovan. Now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? No, gods no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm the boss or the name appearing in their paychecks. But rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Yeah, you were asking something. What was it? A drink. Another one, do you? Yes. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I have a night shift later. Give me something bitter. And big, but non-alcoholic. I need to wake myself up. I can do that. Drops and blend it. He certainly is. I hope I'm doing him justice. Here you go. Pay me blue and call me Sue, you can actually do it. This'll let me stay up late tonight. Say kid, does this bar have any investors? Didn't call it hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us some money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing this silly, this stuff.
What good is it to become the boss if you still have to work for someone else?
You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you?
Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make someone else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, "Hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does?" Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is.
Should I be worried? Nah. At least they paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. Never heard from him again.
Jill!
Yes?
What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs.
Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them.
I have to learn that? The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents!
You'll wake up Briar Rose over there.
I won't forget this.
Yeah. Oh, fine. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I...
Big gut punch. Fast.
Right. Oh, gut punch.
Oh, okay.
I give him 2 Karma Train. Aged and mixed. Here.
You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar.
Yeah, well, crack house.
Smells like dog urine and soap. I thought I'd expect someone to feel comfortable in here.
I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister.
I mean, I figured. The hell you care?
Pavement Industry says... Start with the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend.
But it's Tuesday.
Please let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless.
If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours?
No.
And I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks.
Such pleasant clientele tonight. Can I ask why you decided to come to our bar then?
Somebody recommended me this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. Says she's a regular here and all. Starting to doubt her tastes.
Regular? Can I ask who?
No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste.
Me! I do! Hello. Hey Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience?
No, nothing.
That's an interesting change of heart.
I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here.
You know my boss?
I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall riders all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one.
That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? Heard a couple of stories, but they sounded too fantastical to be true. Got an interesting change of attitude. Saw that woman take out armed riders with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist. And the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else?
Give me a pile driver, please.
Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up.
I honestly feel like suplexing him though. You know what? Fair. Pile driver. I'll just give him the normal one. You know, fuck it. Big drinks. Big drinks. Big drinks. All mixed. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady. Have you ever faked an... Tsuki, I just started streaming on Twitch. Are you trying to get me banned off of the platform? I can't say that word. I'm sorry. I think I heard wrong. I asked if you've ever faked a... I mean, shit, I guess.
That's a question I'm not gonna answer.
Take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. Huh, how'd this picture of Oshinoko get here?
I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them.
Does that mean you've really faked work? Because you look like you have a lot of experience.
Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now?
Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house.
Of course you were.
Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here.
Alrighty? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly?
That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver.
Alright.
Let's give him a fringe weaver. Oh! That is... so much alcohol! Ding. I mean, I gathered that.
Try not to drink it too fast.
It's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty?
Empty how? Like, hungry?
No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing.
Can't say that I particularly have.
I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy.
Have you tried taking out the hottie? Might not solve your problems, but might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it.
Any suggestions?
Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising.
Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative.
Which is?
Bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It's like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. Once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Whoa. Nothing seems to do it.
Have you tried rescuing a puppy?
Yeah, fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't.
I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help.
I wasn't expecting you to help me. Or to believe me.
Huh?
Could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell's killing me.
Please come again.
Don't count on it.
Good. Whew. Aw, so I'm gonna take my break. Alright.
Women!
Okay. It's now safe to keep playing. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Let's, I'll just... There we go. Okay then, back in action. Good evening. Good eve... Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. It's so comfortable I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. Well, what can I get you, miss? Master Specialist. P. Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. But more so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. The hell? What happened to my... Okay, there we go. 2... Doesn't want alcohol. It's on the rocks. We're blended. Then why did it show up in the fucking... Oh, don't tell me it just... Okay, I have to go in and out and find it. Okay, there's no ice. No. Rocks and blended that as alcohol. I think I just clicked on the same thing again because I'm very smart. Oh my god. I mean, it's fine. Where's the fucking ice? You think that... Okay. Rocks. Blended. That is technically a smaller drink. I'll try it.
she doesn't like it, I'll just reset the save. Who gives a shit? Come on, rocks and bloom. Hope you like it? Here you are.
Ah, yes. This is just what I needed. Thanks.
We don't get many White Knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are the guys who deal with riots and such?
Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The one with the huge plated suits, right?
Yeah, those.
No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the one who assists the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our pledge of allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff.
Well, what kind of stuff?
Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch.
You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then?
I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely on a doctor. I'm also kinda like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places.
She really did do that, but unfortunately, ACAB moment. Damn, that must be a tough job.
Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet someone that isn't glad to see me when I arrive.
You must have seen some shocking sights.
Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building. I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was a time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was all on a streamlight. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No? Those are sights. And they're shocking, right? Yeah, but... Never mind. Wait, did I mishear and you actually meant size? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but...
Don't worry, you didn't mishear.
I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer?
Don't worry too much about it.
You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. Classy drink.
Can you be more specific?
Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can.
No problem. Don't worry. That's your drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. Classy. Oh god, that is so much alcohol. This does count, but I think I just... Let's get rid of this one. Rocks mixed. Yes. Is that bad? Is this bad touch a bad touch? What do you mean?
Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them.
And what do you think?
I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Hey, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name, now I want to know yours.
Sure, just call me Jill.
Jill. No. Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Julianne.
Do not call me Julianne, please.
Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name?
It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that.
Okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though.
Why?
Because you look like a nice girl, Jill. And I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place.
That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it?
Smell of dog hair.
But...
My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. Makes me feel comfy and nostalgic.
What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else?
Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. White Knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other White Knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that. But ever since then, I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me.
It's interesting, though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction.
Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me.
I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though?
Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved.
Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right?
I guess Flight Knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats.
Really?
Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But if you are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals.
Interesting.
There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with the anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks. Besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle.
Yeah, I could see that.
You know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called a martini?
Brantini.
No, I'm pretty sure it's martini.
It's Brantini, trust me. I'll get you one. Got some martini. Sorry, brandy. Just gonna check. Brantini. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 powdered deltas, and 1 Parmetrine. Aged and mixed.
Here, see? You were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days.
Really? Why?
I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but...
Don't worry, I know the kind of place I work in.
I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that?
Sounded like an explosion.
I better check that. I paid you already, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Be careful.
I will.
She left her helmet. If she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. Oh, she woke up.
Where am I? Where am I?
Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. Might not have been the best thing to say.
Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Incus's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true?
Hold it. Afterlife?
I'm not dead?
As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right?
Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers? Robbers? Rapists? Pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything?
I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just...
You're the whole lot of you! You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still
Vicky. For legal reasons, I'm not going to be reading some of these lines.
Murder, 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 murder.
Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down. Or to throw at her face. Let's see. So, 1 aldehyde, 1 bronzine extract, 2 powdered deltas, 3 flanagreed, and 5 Parmetrine. All mixed. Flaming Moai. Looks cool.
What is that?
A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks.
A bar?
So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house.
Calm down. What did you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins?
God, no, I wouldn't even think of it.
Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know.
If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay in tips. Okay, it's not that I'm adverse to sex.
Not to mention I have to pay any lawsuits myself.
And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just...
Even if you say that.
Let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. Okay, it's not... it's... It's my first stream in 3 months. Cut me some slack, okay?
Two flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? Hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about... Oh my god! Why? What? How? Back. You tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try on the drink. That's negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point, but first of all, it's not my name, it's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain, sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. Albeit, your peace and nothing of value will be lost. Implying something will have value because I ignored it. You're saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no different. And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant, and that your work just does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? It was fine, but not something I'd order normally. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How'd you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are in the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just sculpted the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. I don't see a woman asking for the piano man every day. What's the difference between piano man and piano woman? Cool. She do be drinking for real. Yeah. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual penis attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the penis like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the penis left off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. Piano Man had an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a penis friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. This is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. Not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, Miss Kim? I don't know if I could say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern.
Oh. Yeah, I had a feeling. I saw the eye. She works at the fucking publishing place, doesn't she?
Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye?
I read it every morning.
In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne.
Uh-huh.
That bastard leaves his rake wherever he goes.
Okay.
So, can you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower.
Harsh words.
Worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. Full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. Kind of admirable, but at the same time, hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Why are you working there, then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill?
I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why?
At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something.
Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think.
Your boss sounds like an interesting person. Well, with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that.
She is.
She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff.
Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control.
She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but...
Sorry, I got carried away.
It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using there.
I do that.
It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her.
Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay.
Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse her generosity.
You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle.
I think I can handle another drink. One Brantini, please.
Coming right up. What's a Brantini? Sorry, a Martini. Ah! A Brantini! Yeah, that.
Here. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers.
Are you alright?
Yeah, just a bit... dizzy.
And you're clearing your throat?
It... helps me focus a bit. Yeah, I'm better now. Hey, Jill, do you work with other women?
I work for a woman, but my only coworker's male. Why?
You lucky bitch. I mean, you have no idea the heaven you live in. When I started my internship, every intern was female. Have you ever tried competing with women for a good spot? They're relentless.
Have you tried making friends with any of them?
Friends? Those cunts aren't in it for friendship, they're up for blood! Sorry, I mean... The other day I got an assignment, and all I got for my efforts was an afternoon spent locked in the bathroom. And this other time, when our supervisor praised me, I'm still looking for my briefcase. Sometimes I just want to take all those bitches and throw them in the sewers or something. Let the lizard men feast on their livers. I'm so tired of having to deal with that. Start having to put up with them. Tired. Tired. Yeah, sleeping here, please. Do you want me to call you a cab? Would you be so kind?
I mean, yeah, I know.
Hey, it's Jill. Can you send this cab? The client? Just a second. Hey, Kim, I'm gonna need your full name. Kimberly LaValle. Wow, what a flowery name. Kimberly LaValle? No, I have no idea how to spell it. No, she's too sleepy to answer that. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I can imagine that. They'll be here in... a minute. You've been through a lot today, I guess.
Hey Jill, bathroom's done. I'm leaving.
Guide Miss LaValle to her cab on their way out, please.
Oh, she woke up?
And fell asleep again.
Sure, anything for a client.
Excuse me, miss. Please help me walk you to your cab. Pickpockets. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gail? And where's the girl that was here? Gail cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. She's called Kim. How'd she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger. Just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom.
Yo, I got $500 for helping a bitch. Wow, I made my total, like, immediately. I think. Dude. God, I wish Dana was my boss. Absolute girl boss. Am I right, gamers?
Jill is lost in thought about a holoplant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You know how to danger/you/ now visit JZ Elton's.
Oh, right! You can buy stuff. I forgot. To be fair. Mode.
I am going to make a separate save.
Oh. Okay.
Plant.
You. Look at this place. Snazzy.
Melanti? Okay, I can do that.
Why is there just an empty space here? Okay. Memory of a real potted plant. Alright. Ooh, how much is that? Vintage gaming! Experience all the love. That's so stupid, but I love it. Okay, let's return. Okay, as requested, I am saving. Read all the item descriptions? Yeah, I can do that real quick. Hold on.
Feel the thrill of being scammed by souvenirs without leaving Glitch City.
They say these bring looks, but its paw is broken, so I wouldn't trust it.
Get up!
Miki poster. I can tear one off the wall in the vicinity. But hell knows what germs they would have.
Those are some cutesy game about a pink-haired witch flying on a broom.
I feel like that's a reference to something, but I don't know what it is.
The game's no collector wants, but they're still nice for just playing. Japanese souvenir that has seen better days. So has a vintage charm to it. From cult classic video game Y2K. This beard grows in real time.
That Y2K sucked. Isn't that like the popular consensus that that game is ass? Like, I remember someone was streaming that for like a long time and they quit. Like a friend of mine. What's the funny thing about it? I'm curious. I mean, I saw it came out in 2016. Damn, this game really is almost 10 years old, huh? Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't say that. That's awful. Night of the ID Snatchers, the beloved police mockumentary. Celebrate the bastardized commercial version of an already bastardized celebration. This isn't even the worst of it. There's something much more hilarious later. About Y2K? A game that was not out when this game was out? Wow. From how the dialogue has been, it feels something recent, I guess? Because they're definitely touching on some more sensitive topics that I don't think 2016 was ready for. Not as sentient, but just as cute. Coveted tea-based liquor. Tastes like green tea and kicks like whiskey. Wow, 3 years later. Wow. For those days when you built up too much tension. Kira! Miki banner. A Sashimono or war banner with Kira Miki's face on it fills you with fanaticism. This one's a scrap of paper with the download code for Meet the Staff scribble. The owner is trying to quit drinking, so he's selling them dirt cheap. For $1,000? Thanks to the chemical coating preventing bugs from eating it, we advise against using it. Despite the noisy name, it's just a fan. Fans are good, though. Really good. It's vintage gaming! Experience all the cumbersome load times as they were meant to be. I will read the articles and Hawkbrain 4chan real quick. I did notice the bottled sets. Okay. Okay. I'll keep an eye on it then. Okay, so let's summon all the concert conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Why would you lie on the internet? Oh wow. Fucking normies, get out! That's so cute, Anon. Anyway, I'm going with this very special friend of mine. You the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. You're finally going to confess? Oh my god, this is gonna be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Miki shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You'll understand once you are there with her. Miki, concerts are some magical shit. What it says on the tin. What's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. But I haven't heard of Alice in a while now that I think of it. You think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor here about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough on as it is. I know, right, Aura? Also, hello. Okay. Interesting. Well, we're gonna be attacked, and it'll be funny to see those White Knight fucks do nothing but drink. Even if you get hacked by Alice, it's my first time reading about them. Larkmore. She normally leaves a funny ASCII drawing in a message, something like, "Happy not birthday!" That's lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She really started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. In the last thread, Anon wanted to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know! Now is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch her signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult, now that you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop! I'm gonna marry Miki! Stop being such an attention here, whore. We're here for Miki. Come on, Anon, don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else wants to help you. I'm a guy. No, this is the attention whore again. This thread's closed. That is true. I am fully aware. I have a multi-chat open, so that way both chats are showing up in like the same block on my side, so I'm actually able to read everything, which is very nice, and was something I was worried about when I got back to streaming. It's been good. Alice Rabbit might be a dog. Don't trust this dog. He is menacing. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds, so why is it so impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? Makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe... I have questions. Is this translatable? Where do I go to translate it? Oh no. Suki, I don't know binary. I will die. Binary to text convert. Can I copy paste? No. I was put on this earth to suffer. Can you just tell me later? Is this like urgent? Okay. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes. And with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks. It sucks so much, I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. Ugh, can't even finish this article. I'm sorry everyone, but I have to puke. Ugh, oh, it's put out of sale. The shrimp is so artificial it doesn't trigger my allergies. Fair. A woman looked this morning. A suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Well Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Gee, I wonder who this could be about. I have no idea whatsoever. I will say it one more time. Make sure. And then exit. Go back to the touch screen. Ooze. Occurred to me, I forgot to. There's some stuff in some places. Un momento, por favor. Alright. So, prologue. Good evening. Well, at least one of my employees showed up. Huh? What about Gil? He mumbled something about holes and pests and asked for a couple of days off. Business as usual, then. Not quite. No, Sal. I mean us, not Gil. Business will be a tad different through the weekend. We got booked. That's a new one. They made the booking. The Safe Bar Toy Company? They make toys for dogs. It's their anniversary or something like that. They usually don't reserve the bar. Why do it this time? Clients are adorable. Excuse me? You'll see. Anything special I should know? They'll give you a ticket to trade in for any drink they want. Just do your usual thing. Fair enough. I'll be in my office. Call if you need me. Sure. Well then. Oh. It saved my playlist from earlier. Oh yeah, we can improve the rotation. I'll try and add like a new one each time while maintaining oh hell yeah. That's a vibe right there. The memo? And mix drinks and change lives. Excuse me, I have a grisly temple. Hello? Dog. A talking dog. Are you with the Safe Bar Toy Company? Yeah. Did I arrive too early? No. Clients are adorable. Son of a bitch. A grizzly temple, right? Coming right up. This dog wants a grizzly temple. Grizzly temple. One's kind of unbearable, mostly for fans of the movie it was used in. So I know this is based off of a Shirley temple, which I believe is... I want to say it's Sherry, but I don't know enough about drinks to... Just him. Here you go. Thanks. This is gonna be a long weekend, isn't it? Oh, hey, is this a Bronson extract here, produced using organic roots? I don't know that information. Anyone I can talk to about that?
appear right now? No. But you should have that information on hand. Every BDC certified bar is no different from a fast food chain. We get the same supplies as everyone else. Ask BDC officials if you want to know. But you should. But we don't.
Yes! Thank you. Grenadine. Pomegranate. That's the bitch. Which, to be fair, pomegranate is like 3 tiers over cherry. Yes, I saw my darling mechanical animal. I am so happy with the fucking tails on this. The other ones on my previous Avatar looked smooth, is the best way I can put it. But these have some flip to them. It has occurred to me that I haven't actually showed off all the toggles for it yet. We've got neutral. We've got happy. We're so excited. Depression. And of course, anger. But, they all look really good. Korsk did a good job. I retweeted the post that involves the sprites, and I highly recommend giving him a follow if you can. Also, I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be back in a second. Give me like 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. At least there's good music. Okay. Have a turn, hello. What yapping have I missed out on while I was gone? Wait, what's so anime? I missed something. When I was a kid, I went to the Cayman Islands. They also made green and blue Shirley Temples, which were sour apple and blue raspberry flavored respectively, and even had special green and blue maraschino cherries that were marinated in the syrup that was used for the drink. Ooh. That does sound tasty. Never had a sour apple drink before. Slurpees, snow cones, absolutely. Anyways, this dog was yapping. But it's saying that we should over and over is not going to change reality. Give me something with lots of Bronson extract then. Okay. Oh no. Wait, I can't moderate from here. Oh no. What have I done? Oh no! Fuck. Hold on, I have to go to my Twitch. You know, this is my fault. I should have had it open from the start. Oh no. Killing. No, that's not right. How do I... Oh my god, how do I kill? You! Manage suspicious use. Restrict. I don't know. Report. For thoughts. There we go. Spam. Advertising site. It would help if I could spell. Thanks, and block user. I'll just do it now. Fuck it. How do I do that? I'm working on it. Give me a second. Mod. There you go. You are now modded. Thank you. Probably should have thought about that beforehand, but that is on me. Anyways, I hope I don't get penalized by time. Bronson extract. Ooh. I don't know what she means by... Okay, I see something with 5. That's Piano Woman. Ooh, Mars Blast. Mars Blast might be the most. I will keep that in mind. Yeah, it's the Mars Blast. Mars Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 powder delta. 4 things of Flannergide. Flannergide? I don't know how to pronounce that actually. But also, I don't fucking care. Here. Oh, what the hell is this? Your order? This is what Bronson extract tastes like? Sorta, yeah. Well, fuck that noise. It's not worth the effort. No, it's not. Excuse me. But thank God, a person. Well, as much of a person as the designated driver can be.
What I mean is, why are there so many dogs? Dogs? Why? Well, the Corgis created the Safe Art Toy Company, and they've been doing a great job, so... A company run exclusively by dogs? Really? And a good one at that. Their only problem is that they have a not-so-discreet preference for hiring Corgis exclusively. Why? It's something about being more comfortable around their own kind. Are you with them? Well, I do prefer Corgis, but... No, I mean, are you working with them? Yeah, well, I'm only here because the law requires at least one humanoid on the payroll. Will that really cover such scenarios? Why take a job like this? But because it means I'm surrounded by Corgis all day long. Designated driver woes aside, it's the closest thing to heaven. Although, to be fair, I'm not much of a drinker anyways. I see. Well, to each their own. Are you gonna drink anything? Do you have anything non-alcohol? See what I can fetch you. But did you intend to make a pun? A pun? Never mind. Something non-alcoholic. I can do that. Let's do... type? I don't know. The fairy. This. Does this matter? Does it matter what I give him? Because I don't know what. Breath spike. What the fuck is that? Okay. I'll do this one. Powder Delta in 4th Planner Guide. Optional Karma Tree and all blended. Will knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you cold. All blended. I do be blending for real. Bam. Here. Oh, I got an achievement. Underappreciated drink. Thanks. Sure this is an alcoholic? Pretty sure. Okay. Listen, I need to know. Is it really going to be only Corgis today? Is that all I'm gonna do all night? Serve the same kind of dog over and over? The vast majority of them are Pembroke Welsh Corgis. Well, I mean... I'm gaming. There are a couple of Cardigan Welsh Corgis, but the relationship between the two breeds is tad difficult, so the Cardigans were invited. So, yeah, I guess you'll be serving the same kind of dogs all night. No, I mean... Isn't there some other human I might get to talk to today? There's a woman on staff, but she couldn't come today. Oh boy. Is that a problem somehow? It's not really a problem, we survived worse than this. Like that time when an AA meeting came here, asking for non-alcoholic stuff only. But just thinking about the fact that I'm serving drinks to dogs. At some point, all the choices in my life led me to serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. It's one of those moments that makes you want to stop and rethink where your life is going. Huh. Well, I apparently stumbled into it, so yippee! Ah! Cool. Do you perhaps not like this job? I do. I love every second of this job, but... dogs? It's like a fashion designer suddenly realizing he's been designing edible underwear. I still don't see what your problem is with the dogs, but I'm not going to force the subject. I'm going to try entertaining myself for a bit. The stuff for playing pool is underneath the table. There are also darts in the box next to the jukebox. Great. Thanks for the information. Call if you need another drink. Sure. I'm feeling happy, so I'll get everyone around. Actually, it's a free bar. I won't let you spoil my mood. I want a fringe weaver. Right up. Here you go. It's still an awesome day.
Yo, what's an alpha male gotta do to get some service?
Let me serve you.
Beer, and quickly.
Coming right up. This dog wants a beer. Yeah, someone mentioned it in the comments earlier on Twitch, I think. Beer. Here you are.
Damn, you're a slow piece of shit.
Shut up, bitch! Hey, boss. What was the opposite of deja vu again? Jamais vu. Yeah, that.
Are you having a premonition?
Something like that. The dog felt uncannily familiar. Are you bored?
Not really. I was playing with the darts a bit ago. I thought about playing pool, but all the other clients are dog challenged. Sorry if this sounds rude, but why was the dart box so dusty?
You're the first person in the year or so I've been here that has actually played with darts. I think even my boss forgot they existed.
But, by the way, how are the dogs as clients?
We've had worse.
Have you had someone come in and gnaw chairs to pieces?
Yes, she was testing on her new mechanical teeth. She got banned from entering any BTC bar after that.
With antidotes like those, you'd think serving dogs would feel totally normal.
You'd be wrong, because even then, we were talking about humans. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've served a dog or two in my time, but they usually come in with someone. And they never talk.
Now that I think about it, are these drinks bad for the dogs?
Now you worry about that? But no, they aren't. Only cappuccino monkeys are at risk if they drink those chemicals. Anyway, you want anything to drink?
That surprised me, but keep it non-alcohol. Here.
No.
Sure, let's make this one.
I shall make him a big one.
The rocks, blended.
I mean, if you get it, I'd be happy to try it out next time I come over. Here you go.
Thank you.
It might sound weird to ask, but they talk through their collars, right?
Oh, that's right.
How do they work?
It's not too hard, really. They're just translators. They read the dog's brains and turn their thoughts into words. And do keep in mind that today's dog breeds have more cognitive capacity than their ancestors. If you put the translators on dogs from a decade ago, they wouldn't work like they do now.
Yeah, I read something about that once. Another question. Why do they wear those small tuxedos?
It's good for PR.
You don't say.
Well, it'll be a bit before we go for the day. Any other questions?
Yes. Why the fuck do these dogs want to get drunk?
They see humans do it and they think it might be fun.
Just like teens, then.
If you'll excuse me.
So what can I serve you?
Moon.
Excuse me?
Moon.
Moon blast?
Moon.
A big moon blast? Right then.
Like what's a big moon blast?
I can do that easy.
This dog is gonna get drunk off his ass.
All on the rocks and blended. Here.
Moon!
Is that a good moon or a bad moon?
Oh, a crevice spike, please. You understand?
I was a kid too.
Well, funny thing about that, apparently didn't matter if I gave it to the guide because he's asking for it. I suppose so. I'll get him some camera chain.
Here,
Thanks, babe. One more drink before we wrap things up.
what do you want?
Not picking. Give me anything.
Of course. Anything, he said. Penman, Penman, Pile Driver. No, that is alcohol.
That also has alcohol. So many things have fucking alcohol. A bunch. Okay.
Ah, wrong one.
Here you go. Thanks.
So, what exactly do you do? Sorry if it's rude to ask.
I guess I'm what people call an office boy. My duties usually involve looking for things, answering a few calls, that sort of stuff. But this being a dog-run company, there are a lot more responsibilities. Like getting stuff off of shelves and opening windows. At least they pay well.
I see. And how did you end up in that position? Where'd you get that offer?
My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. He told me they needed
Figures. They're celebrating the company's anniversary, right?
Yeah, 5 years ago, 3 corgis became dissatisfied with the quality of existing dog toys. So they founded this company. They got the money from their owners, if I remember correctly.
I can see that happening somehow.
The STC is the second biggest dog toy company in the world. Fun fact, they started as safe for toy development.
Ain't that unfortunate?
Hello! The
Hmm?
bar's favorite sweetheart has arrived.
Why are you...
I'm waiting for the audience's cheers to stop.
Is this in a sitcom?
Oh, honey, how innocent.
Excuse me, you are...
I'm the lovely Dorothy Hayes, at your
Wait! You're Lillian. Not at your service, then. Don't be rude to other clients. She's kind of irregular here.
Kind of. I've been coming here religiously for the past 3 months now. 3 months. I come here to see your charming face, and you say I'm just kind of irregular? For shame, honey, for shame.
I'm sorry, I guess.
Nothing a free drink won't solve.
Won't do.
Huh? You playing hard to get?
Even if I wanted to give you a drink, we're booked for the whole weekend.
Don't you think you should at least put a sign out front or something?
Hey, I only found out myself just a few minutes ago.
But she can have one of my tickets if you're okay with it.
I say no problem.
Oh, you're so sweet. If you were at least 40% organic, I would give you a discount.
Discount?
You don't need to know.
So, who booked you? This guy?
The Safe Artel Company.
What do they do?
We, they create dog toys.
Oh, lovely. It's also run by dogs. Oh, don't joke like that.
You think I'd kid about something like that?
You mean that if I turn around, I'd see dogs?
Yeah, didn't you see them when you came in?
I just entered without looking anywhere else but the bar.
You look troubled.
I'm not too much of a dog person. I even charge extra if my clients want it doggy style.
Doggy?
You don't need to know. I'm gonna take this ticket and trade it in next Monday. I'm leaving right now.
The ticket would have expired by then, though. Looks like the kind of girl that will hold you to your promise regardless.
Is it that obvious?
Well, I have to gather the cabs outside. Keep it up, bartender. Good night.
Yeah, you too. Good night. Come again.
Alright, sirs. A night's supper. You have kennels you need to return to.
Well done.
Yeah. Boss, how do you end up being booked by dogs? I know some dogs myself. Huh? And you told me we're booked the whole weekend, right? That's right. Please bear with it. We're all doing our part after all. Yeah. Well, I gotta go for today. Bye. Take care. Oh, it automatically rolls to the next day. I am getting that impression. Good evening. Day 2 of serving dogs. Are you ready? No. Cheer up. No. That attitude will make things easier for yourself. Serving dogs won't ease things either. Have you heard anything from Gil? Nope, but he should be having fun wherever he is. Also, did you know we had darts?
This is your bar. What do you mean?
Yeah, I did. Why didn't you tell me? Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume? A target board usually comes with a set of darts. Do you like darts, boss? Not particularly, but now I owe an apology to someone. Anyway, call me if you need anything. Sure.
Hey, anything to get the engagement up, Suki, I allow it.
Well then.
I'm just gonna stick with the playlist because I'm lazy.
Mix drinks and change lives. Oh, hey, can I have a big beer, please? Hey, the human. Sure, coming right up.
Bitter. So, 2...
Here. Thank you. May I ask what you do for these dogs, Miss... Beatrice, but everyone calls me Betty. And why do you need to know that? If you've been stuck with dogs all day, you'd also be curious when a human walks in. Fair enough. I'm their veterinarian. For all your clients? Yeah, company issued vet. I mean, I have my own office, but it's in their building. So you're Betty the vet? Oh, cram it. Sorry, not in the mood for puns right now. I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up around you besides puns? Enhancements, but that's harder to shove into the conversation in the first place. Noted. What do you have against enhancements, anyway? They're natural. They go against the very idea of human evolution. But there's a certain wall that humans can't cross without enhancements. It's not like having something replaced will automatically make you an expert in things. If anything, getting an enhancement sets you back until you get used to it. Yeah, but it just makes things too easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day. But you have a point. Skill doesn't ship with enhancements. At least, not yet. Sorry for the outburst. I have my story with enhancements. Oh, I don't mind.
Women are turning and serving drinks to talking dogs. Sorry. Ooh, big stretching. Sorry.
Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Do you want another drink? I'm fine for now. Call me if you need anything. Sure.
Hey, have you seen a red dot?
Seen many things in my life, but a red dot? Not today, no.
Do you have any red drinks?
Red drinks?
Yeah, the drink that might know something.
Right. Red drink.
I'm assuming they mean a bunch of Adelheid, right? Because otherwise I would definitely go for the Bleeding Jane, no question. What is bullet? Spicy maybe?
Oh, okay. Bronson, 3 powdered delta, and 3 banner glides. All blended. Me when I'm blending. Here. Thanks. Okay, punk, hear me out. You're gonna tell me where that red dot is or I'll drink it. I'm not bluffing. I'll drink you all up. The damn Pomeranians. They think they can come take our jobs. Excuse me? We've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis. Must be Slovenia's day. But you know what I say? It's good that we don't hire anyone else. We don't need more races ruining our... Oh, fuck. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats. Will other races bring new skills to the company? Shut up! What do you know? Now give me a bad touch. Heading derogatory. Yes, I am enjoying myself. A bad touch for the dog. 2 bronze extracts, 2 powdered deltas, 2 banner glides, and 4 karma dream. Rocks. Here. I'm enjoying myself. Didn't expect to have to do this much reading on my first time off. I was This is not a condemnation of your choice. I am more so thinking maybe I should have picked a game that isn't so talk heavy for my first stream back, because that way I can like kind of play catch up, you know? Racist dogs. What are the odds? Wait, if I can't tell the difference between them, does that make me racist too? Would it matter if you're racist against racists? Bartender, please stop dozing off. I need booze. Darn, what can I get you? I'll have a Zen Star. I saw what that is already. It's 4 of everything and apparently tastes like shit. I don't know how much you mix it. Good thing I checked. Here. Thank you. Something on your mind? Willing to lend an ear? Then the job description? Kind of. Alright then. So, you mentioned the thing about talking dogs, and I thought... People throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact we could always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what do we find out? They're just furry, adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that. I've yet to meet a furry office worker with half the charisma of these little guys. You've met furry office workers? I've seen my share of the world, bartender. Sounds like you're tired. It's fleas and tick season. I am tired. So you're Don't you dare. Well, this whole free bar thing is nice though, I guess. Would've been nicer if we actually had time to get properly ready. What do you mean? I found out about the booking yesterday and as I was getting ready. Did the client ask for something special? Was there something I needed to know about them? My boss didn't specify anything. All she said to me was, pretend it's like any other day. That was a screw-up on our end. Sorry. They were desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they got a place. Why all of a sudden plans? They forget their anniversary or something? We found a place, but the Cardigans were the ones that hired it. Then some stupid argument arose and the Cardigans decided they didn't want to have any Pembrokes at their party. I swear to God, these dogs are like annoying little suburban kids. What are these Cardigans I keep hearing about? Oh, just another kind of corgi, except with different fur colors and a slightly different attitude. Oh, this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs, and dogs mating with dogs twice their size. Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking their owners. I mean, that's the reason they're in a bar in the first place. But I guess the media focus on the Pembrokes probably didn't help. Well, if you excuse me, I have dogs to... Yeah. Oh, yeah, do your job. Don't mind me.
Hey, buddy!
Hello.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
You?
I am? Whoa! Thanks, buddy!
What can I serve you?
Well, a big sunshine cloud would be nice.
Coming right up.
That reminds me of... Whoa! Dude! I'm the gift!
There. That should be nice.
Rocks.
It is. I am enjoying myself. Here.
Ah, ain't you cutie? Loopy doopy loo. Woof. You know what I hate, man?
What do you hate, dog?
Cabbages, man. They're like lettuces that decided to go to the gym.
You think they're a big deal because their leaves are harder.
Guess what? I don't like them.
Calm down, dog. Do anything?
Cabbages do not exist.
I meant to drink.
Oh, I'll have a big grizzly temple then.
I can do that.
Big grizzly temple.
I'm worried about what the slots are. Here you go. Chill out for a bit, dog.
Thanks, man. Bartender!
Yeah?
Do you have anything sweet?
Talking about drinks, right?
Are you hitting on me?
That's how you want to see it. Let me see what I can get you.
And make it big.
Would you like them big, Miss Betty?
It's not the size, but how you sell it. Gourmet food exists for that sole reason.
Wise words.
Are you 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rocks, blend. Speedruns of this must look fucking crazy.
Here.
Thanks. You know, I'm curious. What's the weirdest client you've ever gotten?
I wouldn't be able to tell you. There's many kinds of weird. Pick the first one that comes to mind. Well, there's one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering.
Not that weird.
He came in wearing a Velociraptor mask and wouldn't stop screaming. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards. Oh, yeah, that's weird. At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I ask what's your story with the enhancements? Why the interest? Because it seems like a personal thing. Doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. Honestly, I'm really bored. Sure, I can entertain you a bit. Back when I was a college freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their hands enhanced. It was around the time we all started practicing surgery. They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. And so they hired this shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked one of them out of it. The others went off with a guy and got their hands chopped off. This is one of those stories that ends badly, I'm guessing. Yeah. 4 girls underwent the shady surgical procedure. 2 lost their hands, 1 was left in an arthritic mess, and the last died on the operation table. So, Yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements. Especially if they're taken in an effort to avoid effort. This culture of become better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves. That story sounds so familiar. Did that shady guy have a bleached mustache and tattooed black eyebrows? He also talked using an electrolyte. You seen it? No, but I remember news about the police catching someone who was performing illegal surgeries. Never thought I'd meet someone infected by him. It's a small world, isn't it? Well, I guess I gotta check on the docs to see if they're fine. Sure, I'll keep serving them booze. Thanks for sharing that story. Yeah.
Hey man, have you ever felt like time is moving too fast?
Tonight, I'm feeling like it's not moving by fast enough.
Lucky you!
Oh, they say that if time feels like it's going by too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you?
I want a bad touch.
Sorry, coming right up.
Bad touch. Bad touch time.
Here you go. Have a good time out there.
Maybe you're right.
Thanks.
Bartender. One Brandini, please.
Sure.
Somehow, the most normal dog.
Here.
Excuse me, the beer mat's dirty.
Sorry, I'll change it.
Nah, leave it like that. Already ruined the Brandini anyway.
Ugh. Hey, bartender.
Bartender. Then. Bart's Hardbender. Your job is a funny name. Oh yeah, absolutely. Giving dogs alcohol is fucking funny.
You don't say.
You're cute, bartender. I swear, I could just eat you up.
Please don't. When did you get drunk?
I've been a little dizzy for a while now, but it just properly kicked in. Also, some of the dogs invited me over for a drink. But I'm not drunk.
Right.
Can you give me a small Brandini? I would definitely pay you money.
But you don't have to pay me.
Will you really buy me that drink? You're so lovely.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Here. Ducks, this is smaller than I thought. You're in no position to drink anything more than that thimbleful. Maybe you're right.
Hey, what made you become a veterinarian?
I love animals. They're so cute, so funny, so huggable. I want to keep them happy. That's why I became a veterinarian. So easy. But the knowledge that I've helped these cute, cuddly, squishy animals let me sleep like a baby at night.
Lovely.
Speaking of love, have you ever been in love, Randbert?
Haven't we all been in love at some point in our lives?
Fine. Any advice? And you look like a nice person.
Sure. Thanks.
Actually, it's about someone who's really focused on his job, so I figured you'd understand.
I see.
Still, what do you need to know? How do you pay attention to someone like that? As someone that's so hyper-focused on something, he disregards everything else.
Taking an interest in whatever he's obsessed with is a good start. But there's really no science to this. Make you feel loved and special, just like you would do with anyone else.
You sure? He's like really really upset.
He's a decent member of society? Yeah, I see no problem with that.
I hope you're right. I'm fresh off a breakup. I seriously need a hug. Yeah, how do I fix the fact it's a guy?
Beg your pardon?
I'm not into guys, but this here is a guy. What do I do? Right. Need to serve dogs. Sorry. No need. We're leaving.
Alright.
Don't worry. We'll come back tomorrow.
Right.
Thank God. I mean, God! God! Oh, damn it.
Done for the day, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
You might want to get some insecticide or something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of this stunt? The health inspector is too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it. Right. Say, Moss, you look tense. Really? Weird. So, I'll call it a day here. Thank you for your hard work. Good evening. You look bummed, boss. Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad? Because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis at the bar. I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us. One problem at a time, boss. Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute. One problem at a time. Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about Gil or something? Trust me, of all my worries, Gil is the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you? Right. Bartender, we meet again. Oh, Miss Betty. Oh. And Mr. Corgi Lover. Call me Deal. Deal. Deal? Deal. Like that satisfied look off your faces, you two. What can I serve you today? I'll have a beer. I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a fringe, Weaver. Okay. Here. What's going on? What's happening with Twitch? Thanks. Thank you. You seem distracted. Has serving so many dogs finally gotten to you? No. Well, yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday. Weird how? Romantic weird? Drug addict weird? Let's hope nobody finds the body in the fridge weird? For starters, there's the fact she only told me we were being booked moments before we opened. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts. Like you. Worse. Oh. She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on. Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement? No, we don't have a license for that. Oh well. Thinking about it too much is not part of my job. Can I ask you something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious. What does the BTC need in their projects? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does the training involve? A lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of the time, though, is actually spent in simulations. Simulations? Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances for failure are really slim, but it's better to not take those chances. I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must attend to the other clients. Dogs.
Sure. They're chasing me, man!
Who?
The cabbages, man! The goddamn cabbages! They're everywhere. They're over my rump.
You're... Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down?
A big blue fairy would be nice.
Okay then.
He seems like he could use the alcohol. Thanks, very nice of you. Something the matter?
Nothing Drew can't solve. Sure about that, but it's hardly my job to breach sobriety. What do you want?
Give me a gut punch.
Yeah. Here you are.
Thanks. Hey, you ever feel guilty for being born the wrong race?
What now?
I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering...
Are you racist?
Not really.
Do you feel like other Corkers might be?
Definitely.
I mean... Then why worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. Shouldn't take generalizations personally.
You might be right.
Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing a mini dress and had this prosthetic eye.
I thought you were against people using prosthetics.
I'm not against cute, though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics. I'm only against enhancements.
I see a difference between the two.
Alright, let me put it this way. If you lost an arm and replaced it with a mechanical arm that does exactly what the older one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decide to replace your arm because of fashion, or a whim, or to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement. Replacement versus an enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion about Lilim replacing their factory parts for kicks. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise.
Well, I can see why you think that, but what suggested to you that what she had was an enhancement? If she had bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as an enhancement? Even if it fixes it? How does reparative work factor into your ideologies? They might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty.
Well... Damn it, stop making sense, you piece of scrap. Weakening my resolve. Having fun?
Oh, bartender. That was fast.
There seem to be less dogs out today. At least dogs that want to drink.
Yeah, some of them made their tickets.
Lovely. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender? My mom had a saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses. Which somehow means your body, your choices. They're not hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them.
See, buddy?
Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who has an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as me being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindly hating someone because of something like that.
Maybe you should practice what you preach.
What does that mean?
I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word.
You took an order or anything? I'm fine right now.
She's drinking mine, actually.
Alright. Well, if you need anything else. Here.
Ow! Much for avoiding retaliation. You're not gonna believe me. I was in the bathroom and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink.
You mean the mirror?
No, another dog.
See. What can I serve you? You're not gonna do anything about that other dog at the top of the sink? I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Don't worry. I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet. Coming right up. There you go. Thanks. Please think about the thing with the other dog on top of the sink. I will. Don't worry.
I'm still alive, right?
Like, I'm checking real quick. Because I haven't seen any messages in a bit. Still alive there. Let me check Twitch. Seems fine.
I mean, yeah, but you said something was going on with Twitch, so I wanted to make sure the stream was okay.
Well then,
That was quick.
like I said, there aren't too many dogs today.
Have you? The only thing I've seen is before the yes message is, Twitch is being a fuckwit right now, apparently. Oh boy. Are we having some issues? Do I need to look at the Twitch chat real quick to see what I have been missing? Ah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, not much I can do about it. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance. While you were gone, this fella here said that the Bleeding Jane is better than a pile driver. Please, prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point discussing non-alcoholic drinks in a bar? In my opinion, people who order bad touch always make me giggle like an idiot, though. That's not an opinion. That's a statement. Oh well. They serve us either pile drivers or bleeding chains. We'll let you decide which one is better. Coming right up. Okay. Here. Jackpot. No, that is a shame. Oh well. How did you end up discussing that? Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis. Why don't you like corgis? They're cute and fluffy and funny and just, like, make you smile. Tell me one interesting thing about them. Let's just say they were created by a fairy and that their breed was raised to fight dragons. You have to be kidding. No, actually, I heard that one too. Really? Still, can't see why you're so tired of it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I only ever deal with them at their worst. I've only seen them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and clogging their sphincters if they eat their own owner's dental floss. Or maybe they're veterinarian, but they treat me more like a mom and not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist. After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see are issues you must fix. At least they're cute issues. Depends. Gynecologists can't pick clients by age or preferences. I was talking about your job. Oh, yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them as it is I'm tired of you being so obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed. I'm passionate. You
sleep at the Corgi plush and have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company. I'm really passionate. Too much passion could become an issue.
Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole Guardian conflict?
I was going to do that tomorrow when they're all together. But I still don't see why I should be the one doing it.
For starters, they don't take him too seriously.
Understandable. I don't take you seriously either.
Betty. I mean, in the end, they're still dogs. They need someone with a strong, commanding voice.
Are you saying I have a naggy voice?
No, not your voice. Just your entire demeanor.
So I have a naggy demeanor. I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict. Yeah, this is hurting them more than they think. The company might actually collapse at this rate.
Which is terrible, because a couple of these dogs' families are dependent on their paychecks. Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? Oh, goodness.
It's a bit of a legal gray area. The dogs are doing it willingly, after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company is pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing?
He's fine. Still complaining about his back. Still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not that weak.
Who's this Jurgen guy?
My guardian. I passed the test years ago, but I couldn't leave him.
That's actually commonplace, isn't it? Willem being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family. Now, to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects. Grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons.
The one whose will left all his earthly possessions to his car, right?
Yeah, that one.
How did he become a Willem's guardian? He formed the Artificial Intelligence Council. Then they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they give you authorization. You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Willem. They'll be taken care of. You'll have to watch over it until it can pass 3 different personality tests. If the Willem wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem.
So it's like adoption and the lottery all rolled in one.
They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. 2 Willem can be of the same model, but they grow differently depending on their guardians.
What if something happens to the guardian?
A new guardian can appeal to the council, saying they're more fit for the position than the original. This happens when a guardian's become unavailable to someone, or because you can back up claims of neglect or maltreatment.
Spit out all the information like it's hard-coded in you.
I worked in that department for some time before coming to the SGC. It's almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian bartender?
No. I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. And they gave me for it is not that great, though. Let's see. Oh, time to check on the dogs.
Wasn't I a punk? Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a punk. It's just... I was chasing my tail and I'm too high to control myself! Sorry. Just give me anything. Alright. Is this an anything moment where it's anything, or... Okay. For real. This is... I don't know if that's actually... Wait. This is good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Ah! Huh. No, see, I can see the value of other dog races.
Like Pomeranians. Those are nice, but they aren't corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier?
Yeah.
The white knight that was with her. She wasn't half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that a tapestry of muscles was hidden under her armor. But for more delicate-looking girls, though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing.
And you, bartender?
Me... what?
Which dog race do you prefer?
Not the question I was expecting.
Not much of a dog person, actually. Do you have any pets?
A cat named 4, yeah. It's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls, too? I'm sure I should be making witty retort right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Weird. I've always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal.
I call it 4.
4 is a Lillim I met some time ago that... Never mind. Pretty lame name, if you ask me. Better than calling an asshat.
I bet when you and 4 play, it's quite the sight, huh? Deal, no. He's so lively, sometimes I fear 4 shadows my presence entirely.
You guys want to lose consciousness that much?
Really need to calm down with the whole pun-hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground, what is this rescue fantasy you mentioned before?
You know, the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love. The bad boy who turns away a life of crime. The drug addict girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for. It's corny romance cliches 101.
Well, you're the one with shelf full of all the lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this.
Hey, Fabio the 13th is the national treasure.
You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels?
Don't you put yourself in the place of the main character quite easily?
Even if said main character is a muscular man.
I see no problem.
Just, what is your self-image?
If I can add something else. What is it?
Why do you hate puns so much?
Many people cringe at puns, you know.
Yeah, but you act like you have a vendetta against them.
It made me feel stupid. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them, and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place.
I've said this so many times, I might as well just make a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty.
Yeah, I'm chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know.
I fear the thought.
Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor, and they are being suspiciously quiet.
Be careful.
You want anything else?
I'll have a blue light. Actually, make that do, please.
Here.
One, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1.
Oh! I missed the age part. That's my bad.
So true.
Here.
Thanks.
Say, you seem to get along quite well.
Well, when you are the only sentient humanoids in the entire company, it kinda happens.
Sentient?
We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so...
I see. Seems there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you two are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other.
Well, I guess I'm one of the few that could stand Betty. She's a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things.
Yeah, I could see that. You should see her treating those dogs. They've been so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. The dogs don't call her mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while.
You were eavesdropping?
So you can say nice things once in a while.
You say it like I'm the aggressive one here.
It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know?
You should take your own advice.
Maybe some other time. I'm not a hug box.
Anything happened?
The dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection on the mirror and charged into it. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made the dog very confused. How the hell did they get on top of the sinks? They're surprisingly agile, even with those stubby little legs.
Oh, yeah. I ought to do this.
Thanks.
By the way, Betty, how's Veronica?
Well, we broke up last month.
What?
Well, things were not going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got better.
And why didn't you tell me that before?
Why? Did you want your turn at the betting mobile? I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, it stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say.
Please don't do that again. Try trusting me.
Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person is not okay, or even dead. What started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you, you piece of scrap.
Don't worry. I understand why you did.
Hey, now that I think about it, sharing out with that's a lot, bartender. Well, dogs can only be so interesting. Besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. My presence unwanted? Not at all. Especially since you're the one bringing the booze.
You're like those cab drivers that like to chat out there. But you smell better than most.
Thank you. Funny thing is that we are unofficially associated with the local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their homes. Seem to really like talking to your clients. Like it's the best part of your job or something. Kinda is. I used to sit around in crowded places like malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out, some do it while drunk. To know that no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, no two people are alike. It's fascinating. You'd be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge. Nah, not interested. I like to see myself more as a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there's still decent folks out there.
I'm not decent?
You're critically obsessed with dogs. I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Quick! A beer.
Okay.
Thanks, now... Boom!
Why'd you break the glass?
I made breakfast. Get it? Because you made the drink fast. And I broke it. And...
Yeah.
So proud.
Suddenly I understand the hate for puns. Hey, bartender! Yeah? Your job is a funny name. You don't say. How's she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night.
Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here.
Why?
I wish I knew.
It's an example of her alcohol tolerance, though. Rod Enter, I'm gonna make a toast to my good friend the robot here. Probably the only person, robot, thing that can stand my yapping for more than half an hour. My job will be 5 times more boring, and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers! You're not holding a drink. Hey, give me one, Ben Trader. Isn't that your job? I need a beer. A big one. Alright. Alright, cheers! I said cheers! Cheers. Cheers. Good. Probably one sober and a sweetheart one drunk. Seems like she's been like this since her university years. Make it sound like those were a decade ago. I understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person when drunk. Anyway, something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it. Craves it. It's called being an alcoholic. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Why else would they leave some poison in potentially poisonous foods, like that weird balloon fish thing? Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they've even found a medicine among all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough. But see, that's proof you're drunk. If you're sober, you would just say, hell if I know. Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Look. Well, always sounds too feminine. Okay then, what manner of piece of scrap are you? You don't know. Never cared, but I'm curious. Oh, well, don't remember tomorrow. I'm a GT-01D, social development. Is that like the DFC-72s? No. DFC-72s are designed to be as physically human as possible, in order to blend in with humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are work limit. Why must you be cursed to only one destiny from mowing your barn? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know. I'm already doing it. Being created or hardwired for one duty only means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice. That's the whole purpose of the ADN law. Yeah, but you know, you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part. True, I've upgraded my muscles. But I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. One can sweat? Cooling agents, yes. No matter. You're so special to me no matter what kind of robot you are. Lilith. No matter what piece of shit you are. Speaking of special, I got it isn't illegal to marry a dog yet. Excuse me, what? Humans are allowed to marry robots. Little, and not low. They should be able to marry dogs too. Abtrender! That's me, I think. This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him. Excuse me? I do not. We're just saying that if humans are now allowed to marry little, why shouldn't they be able to marry animals? Because, first of all, they're not humanoids. What about monkeys then?
And now you just want to bang a monkey? I do not. And second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can't give you consent. But look at these dogs. Sure, they have the cognitive ability of 7-year-olds. They can talk, drink views, and argue. So now you want to bang a 7-year-old? We have a regular here who would be delighted to hear that. Stop it. Remember, lone human marriages were only sanctioned after the Lumen Chiefs were sentience. Even then, these marriages way to evolve the collective czars. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore, you get me? Says the edge-vegetarian. Why are you always so smart when drunk? I'm not drunk. But anyway, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants in the whole deal. But if you even start thinking about doing the horizontal mambo with a 7-year-old, please seek some mental help. But I don't want to bang dogs, or monkeys, or 7-year-olds. Well, thank God. Then why did you suddenly start talking about doggy and the marriage? Just think about all these dogs in tuxedos. Started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, just try and picture that. And I am the drunk one. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? Then again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. Do you have a limit? As in, a limit to how much you can drink before passing out? No, I just get disoriented to the point I'm effectively useless, but I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all the shit that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. One has to wonder why they give all those human flaws to Lilith. I read something about that. It said that by giving Lilith the same kind of weaknesses humans have, they would develop the same way humans do. Said that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating. Seems like it. It makes you wonder exactly how anatomically correct are you? That's something I know and you don't. And if you want anything else to drink? Yeah, I want... Nothing. Drunk enough as it is. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can or can't do. Beatrice Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. No, go sleep in the car. We are almost done here. Mom! Go. Bye, bad nerder. Bye, Miss Betty. It's actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Although, I'm curious. What do you call her Miss Betty? Makes her sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel right to call her that. Maybe it's the forehead. Let's see. Oh, I gotta get things ready. You'll excuse me. Lock. Hey! Buzzing. Damn it! Oh, everyone's safe in a cab. We are taking our leave, bartender. Thank you for providing such great service on such short notice. That's my job. You were interesting too? Oh, thank you. I'll make sure to tell all our associates about the wonders of this place. Thank you. And please, come again. We sure will. Send my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later then. Bye. All done? Yep. Seems like we got some new regulars. Yeah, that's what they came back. I thought we're still here when they want to come back. Acting weird all weekend, boss. You okay? I am, but the bar's not.
What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BDC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income these last few months, which means that we are at risk of being wiped off the map.
Okay. Here's the thing. I would be going for another half hour. However, for the entirety of the stream, I've been running off of 3 hours of disjointed sleep. So I think I'm gonna call it here for now. I will be picking this back up day after tomorrow. Until I get one of the games finished, I'm going to be alternating between Valhalla and Pokemon Emerald Sea Glass, because it's been a while since I touched it, and it was good, and I would like to finish it, because it is good. For now, it's time for your Heavenly Fox to return to the heavens. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have